Hey, yo, want to hear something funny before I begin this video? So everybody knows that subscribe to me. You know, you all know that I do Postmates. If you all don't know who and what Postmates is, it's just like Uber Eats and DoorDash, right? For those that are new to the channel and don't know what Postmates is, right? So I do deliveries. I drop off food to you know, customers, right? So I just finished, this was a couple of days ago, I just finished dropping off an order, right? And I get a delivery, I get another delivery, right? And it's to Krispy Kreme. So I accept the delivery. I get to Krispy Kreme and I pull the app up to see what this female wants. You know, what kind of donuts she wants, right? So the donuts that she wants is like assorted. It's like a couple of different, you know, ones. Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'll order it, you know. So I ordered it. The female said, the cashier, she said, we don't have any of these donuts, but we do have the glazed donuts. That's all we have, right? Available. I say, okay, well, let me call the customer and see what she wants to do. I call the customer. Customer says, just give me a dozen of all glazed donuts, right? I tell the cashier. She says, okay, we have to make them, right? Now, I don't know about the Krispy Kremes that you all go to, but the one that I went to, they actually make the donuts there on the assembly line. The assembly line has the donuts coming out of the oven, and then it hits this stage where it's waterfalls of crack because that glaze that coats the donut is crack. And you know it, because anyone that eats Krispy Kreme donuts will do any and everything to get them. They are very good donuts. And I know the vegan/vegetarian cops are gonna be on some mess like, well, you don't supposed to eat donuts anyway, it got beef fat in it. Well, whatever. You gotta treat yourself every now and then, right? Plus it wasn't even for me, right? Alright, so she's getting those donuts off the assembly line as they're coming out, and the glaze is, the donuts is getting coated with that crack glaze, right? She's putting them in a box. They're hot and ready. I'm like, wow, these look wonderful. I wish I had some, right? I wish I had some donuts, right? So she gives me the box, and I take it, and then I walk out. Now, taking heed, this was a order and pay. An order and pay is you have to go inside and actually order it and pay for it with a Postmates credit card that's given to every person that works for Postmates, right? That delivers for Postmates, right? So most of the times they're prepaid, right? So you just go in and you just get the food. But this time it was order and pay, right? So I could not deliver that free box of donuts to the female unless I had a receipt. So I go back into the store and I open the door and I say to myself, hey man, I want some donuts. So what I did is I canceled the order and I took her donuts. Oh man. So I didn't do anything illegal. I didn't do anything wrong. You know, I don't think Postmates would have liked that, but I didn't steal nothing. They gave me the donuts for free, and I just canceled the order and I took them myself. Oh man, all right, let's get to it. Yo, listen, I never work a regular job anymore. It's just not gonna happen. You know, let's just keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Since I've worked, let's see. Let's just give it 20 years, right? Out of 20 years, I've only worked a real job. And this is like temp services, you know, like here and there and everything. I've only worked a real job possibly 2 years out of 20. I never like to answer to anyone. I'm hard-headed. I am not the type of person that's fit to work a regular job. It's just not gonna happen. So most of the time throughout the 20 years that, you know, I'm saying 2 years out of those 20 years that I worked, 18 of those years I hustled. You know, whether it was bootleg movies, whether it was Scully hats, oils, incense, whatever it was. I mean, I've sold it all. I've sold quinoa, I've sold detoxes, I've sold wild rice, beans, all types of stuff online. I sold my own books. But out of those 18 years, that's what I did. Because I can't see myself answering to anyone. Yo, boss, can I use the bathroom? Yo, boss, can I do this? Can I do that? And then there's a designated time that you have to work. It may be 9 to 5. It may be 3 to 10. It may be 12 a.m. to 6 in the morning. And those designated times that you have to work, you have to be there on time. And that's what time you have to get off. So if you get off at 5 but you need to get off at 4, no, that's not gonna happen. Then when you don't feel like working, or when you're sick, you gotta call in and be like, you gotta fake it. If you're not sick, my throat is hurting. Okay, I ain't gonna be able to go. I ain't gonna be able to come to work, boss. I can't do it. There's no way in the world, and I don't think you all should do it either. Straight up, there's too many gig apps out here. I mean, they have apps out there, gig apps out there where you can walk people's dogs for a living. You could do the Uber Eats, you could do the Postmates, you could do DoorDash, you could do Grubhub. Yo, let me tell you something. These apps are great for starving artists like me because it provides a time. I can set my own schedule and I can work around, doing Postmates. I could be doing other things, within working from 9 to 5 like a regular job. Nah, I'll give you an example. I could work for Postmates from 9 to 11, stop, come home, take care of some business or whatever have you, then come back to Postmates and work from like 2 to 5. But at a regular job, you can't do that. And it's crazy. This is a new day and time. This is a new day and time. And we have to make sure that our time is well taken care of. And what I mean by that is time is money, time is precious. So you have to look at your time as being valuable. And working a regular 9 to 5 and getting a 50-cent raise or a $1 raise every year, really, you're not going anywhere fast. You're just not. These gig apps out here, I'm doing them, and then I'm doing eBay. I'm selling things on eBay. I'm selling things on Craigslist. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. One of my hustles, right? I'm gonna give y'all a secret. Something that you could do. Now, this is not like all the time, but this is some of the time. It has to be, good stuff, right? So, what I do on Craigslist, I say what we do as a family. What we do on Craigslist is we look for things, right, for free. So I'll give you an example. This guy was giving away, what was it? I think it was some lamps or something like that for free, and a plant and something else. We picked it up and we reposted it on Craigslist for like $20, $30. And somebody came and picked them up. Or I'll give you another example. We'll buy something like, prime example, it was this doctor, right? This is when I was in Atlanta. It was this doctor. He was selling like his furniture, right? And I mean, he let the stuff go for like real dirt cheap. So he sold to us. He sold a mattress, a bed, the bed rails, the backboard, headboard, some shelves, just a whole bunch of stuff for like $100, right? All of that stuff came from IKEA. It was basically brand new. You know what we did? We took it back home and we sold it for $300. Reposted it back up on Craigslist and sold it for $300. Yo, if you put mine in the right place, you can make money. Why are you still working a 9 to 5? It don't make sense. It just doesn't. And I know some people work a 9 to 5 because they claim it's stability, it's stable. But nothing's stable or guaranteed in life. And let me tell you something, a tornado could come in and tear everything apart. in the city of Charlotte. There's nothing stable. Nothing stable in life. The only thing I tell you is two things stable in life. You're gonna be born, and you're gonna die. That's the only two things. I'm here to tell you something. I'm here to try to put you up on game. Now, if you choose to work a 9 to 5 or whatever, that's your choice. But at the end of the day, you don't have to. You don't have to. Period. I know people that have on their phones, right, 3 or 4 gig apps. They may be signed to Postmates, Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash. And let me tell you something. I do other things aside from Postmates to make money, but I'm being real. I can actually pay my rent with just making money off of Postmates alone. Now, taking heed, let's just be real. Postmates is not really paying money. What you are really depending on is the tips. And Thanksgiving I worked, and woo! You know, because people were like very thankful that I came out to deliver them food, because they didn't have any family in the city of Charlotte. And, you know, they didn't have no girlfriend or anything like that. They didn't have nobody. So for me to deliver food to them, they were very gracious. I got like a $40 tip. Period. So what I depend on, I don't even look at Postmates as far as them paying me for the trip or the delivery. I look at the tips. Period. But yeah, man, it's 2019. There is no reason why somebody should be working a conventional job, sitting at a computer all day, every day, and doing the same thing day in and day out. Doesn't make sense. You could be utilizing your time in order that it could work for you. Period. Yo, I'm about to start like a couple of projects. And within those couple of projects, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my schedule upside down. I'm gonna wind up working out like 5 in the morning, and then after that, seeing what Postmates is, you know, like in the morning time. I did it like in the morning, like in Pineville, Matthews, and Ballantyne, and it was okay. But I'm gonna probably check it out in Uptown. Do mornings and then stop, come home, eat lunch, do what I gotta do for us dealing with the children and just, you know, the family thing. Go back out, do Postmates a little bit, come back, finish working up on my book, do videos. I'm just gonna have a fully loaded schedule. And listen to what I'm saying. I'm able to do that because I'm not working a regular job. Just think about that. How in the world are you ever gonna run your own business? Because I know some of y'all wanna run your own business one day. How are you gonna do that when you gotta go to work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then some of y'all have children? You gotta make sure your children are straight. Then you're tired because you gotta wake up the next day and go to work. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna start your own business? Utilize your time right. And do these gig apps, because take advantage of them for now. Because let me tell you something, automation is right around the corner. AI, they're going to have Uber Eats. They're not gonna need any physical human workers or drivers anymore to deliver food. They'll have just unmanned cars. And it's straight up serious like that. I mean, Harris Teeter in the mornings, they don't even have a cashier. They have a cashier, but the cashier is overlooking the self checkouts. So robots are slowly but surely taking our jobs. So we need to take advantage of this right now, immediately. Other than that, my name is Langston292. I hope you learned something, laughed, or whatever have you. Hope y'all have a good day, you know, and as usual, it's an honor. Oh, excuse me. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. 1.